It's Lesley from Somm Wine Experts. I'm back out at the Newman Estate Winery for another episode of Pair It With Dairy. We're in beautiful Murray River today, and I'm chatting with Mike Newman. Mike, talk to me about how Newman got started. How long have you been in operation now?
It's been at least 10 years now.
Wow.
So yeah, it takes a long time to get going, and so our vines have been in the ground now for at least 10 years.
Right. And they really only start to make good wine at like 5 years, right?
Exactly. So you have 5 years to get a vine established, and then the aging into the wine as well too. So it's a really slow and steady process with a fantastic one as well too. So.
It's a labor of love.
For sure, yeah.
So today we're going to do what we call in the wine world a vertical tasting. Vertical is when you try the same wine from the same producer from 2 different years and the same grape. So today we're going to compare Newman Estate Sauvignon Blanc from 2020 and Newman Estate Sauvignon Blanc from 2021. It's going to be fun. Sauvignon Blanc for me is a very versatile grape that pairs excellently with a lot of different food, whether it's 2 different styles of cheese, which is what we're going to try today, or, I think it can be really great with chowder. It can be that fresh, light kind of thing that can make a chowder seem a little bit less rich. It's also one of my favorite things to have with pasta. I mean, Sauvignon Blanc can go with everything, but enough talking. Shall we taste?
For sure.
So talk to me about the 2020 vintage. How was that?
So the 2020 vintage was a strong vintage. It was a much smaller harvest than what we had this most recent year. So it was a dry summer. So a very small berry and a very concentrated flavors is what we found. So and we stainless steel aged this product, and then also left a little bit of effervescence in it as well too, to give it a bit of lift.
Delicious, almost like a Vinho Verde from Portugal.
Exactly, yes, exactly.
Well, since you mentioned that concentration of flavor in the grapes due to the season, I'm thinking it'd be really great to go with the Glasgow Glen herb Gouda, because that's a fairly strong and intense flavor. Let's try a little, shall we?
I agree.
Very herbaceous cheese. Lovely. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, part of the reason wine and cheese work so well, we've said it before and I'll say it again, it's that whole idea of cheese being rich, really full-bodied, intense. So all it needs really is a little bit of acidity to kind of lighten things up, make things seem a little bit brighter. And what I like about this one is that it kind of makes the garlic take a second, like a back seat.
Sure.
And then it's just fresh herbs.
Yeah. It's a very nice pairing. For sure. Yeah.
Now, let's try the 2021 Sauvignon Blanc. This harvest is looking, even just in the bottle, right? You can see like a little bit more of a golden kind of color. Usually that lets me know that I can expect a little bit more ripe fruit. Is that what I can expect in this glass?
Definitely. It was our strongest harvest to date, I would say, and it's really a year that has a lot of optimism for me, and even a lot of optimism of what the industry of PEI grape growing can do here.
Oh, fantastic. I will definitely be picking this up for the summertime. I brought some mozzarella cheese because I think with this wine, I want it to be the star. So I wanted to bring something that's a little bit milder, something that's going to let those ripe fruit notes really come alive. So shall we try a little bit of mozzarella with this from
sure.
ADL in the dairy aisle?
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. The nose on the 2021 is fantastic too, Mike.
Thank you very much. I like that pairing.
Yeah. That's liked this one. I'm loving this one. That is fantastic. And I mean, what's great about mozzarella, yes, you can just nibble on it on its own. You get home, pour a glass of this, cut off a little bit of that, but this is also really great to use on sandwiches, on pizza. It's like a go-to cheese that can just amp up anything, right?
Definitely.
As is this delicious 2021 Sauvignon Blanc. Mike, if people want to experience these pairings for themselves and they want to come out to the winery, are you going to have charcuterie boards available, or can they bring their own?
We don't have them available at the moment, but we definitely encourage people to bring local products to our to winery, and we definitely support that. So
I love that. Don't forget, if you're looking for local dairy products, check out your grocery store and look for that blue cow logo. It's the only way to know you got 100% Canadian dairy in your dish. Cheers. Thanks, Mike.
thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.